Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, not.
What's up, guys? Master Styles here, back with another Eternal Evolution video. And today I'm gonna try to cover a little bit about the collab and what's been going on, what I've been doing. And normally yesterday I would have made the update video, but there wasn't really much to talk about, so I was like, you know what, I would pass on that and end up making this one, but because I knew I just needed a couple more resources and then we'd be able to do it. And I've noticed that I've been making a video pretty much based on every level that I've gotten to. So again, you see the awakening symbol is on. I don't suggest that you do what I'm doing right now by using this, right, to evolve Daniel. But again, for me, I know I'm eventually going to get more of these, so I'm not really sweating it. It's like me telling you not to use a gene hybrid. You'll eventually get more early in the game, right? You're early in the game. This resource is probably one of the most rarest resources in the game if you want to think about it, because they go for what, almost $100 a piece. So I am going to do it. I am going to take him to Awakening 4. And let's see what he can do. I want to get him to 5. 5 is when we really start to see the difference. So let's get him to Awaken 4 and see what these upgrades are going to look like. Because again, he's relevant on 4. What's happening right now? So he gets altogether another 15% increase in attack. Obviously, you're going to bring it to level 3. And then another 15% in health. But now it's just next stop is getting to the new ultimate, and that's one that I'm very excited about. I'll make a whole video about it because again, nobody's showing me this stuff. Everybody's talking about it, but nobody's showing it. But the one thing I'm realizing now is that we're running low on dust. And I'm pretty sure this one down here is probably going to be maybe 500 around there, calculating. But again, we're going to get to see what he can do now that he's now Awakened 4. 5 is really where the change comes in. But since you're here, let's talk about what's new. So we have a return to Giant Tower. This is kind of how I got some more of these Daniel Soul Crystals. I did a 30 summon, quick 30 summon, because again, I was like, you know what, I have the limited tickets, why not do it? Because I feel like right now people are in a state where it's like, oh, don't summon. Well, for me, I summon strategically, because again, my goal for this one here is to get to 600. Getting to 600 would be perfect because it would get me 2 more of these, right? I only want to use one of them though. I don't want to use both. Depending on how long it takes, I only want to use one because I kind of want to save one, because eventually they're going to awaken somebody else. And as for who I would want it to be for the awaken process, I would want it to be Leo, versus a lot of people pushing towards Emma. And as you can see, where my hand is. So if they awaken Emma, that would be a bad thing. And I have yet to invest anything into her. I don't even know if she has equipment on. Well, luckily she does, because I probably was using her at some point. But as you can see, I never really invested in Emma, and there isn't too many places to get her. That's the other side too. They could put her in endless battle. She could be a hero for endless battles. But other than that, the return of Giant Tower, I talked about this in my other video, where to update this, get rid of those 15 advanced tickets. You can even move them down to the bottom down here, and you can have 10 astral tickets there, plus the hero and 20 limited tickets. Let's up it because we need more resources, right? Down here at the bottom, you can give some dust, you can give some shards for, you know, either be the universal crystal or gene hybrid shards. But that's neither here nor there. I talked about this one too. Quantum mimics needs to be updated. We need dust in here. We also need the gene mutation crystal, just the shards. We need shards in here. Also need shards for gene hybrid. We need all that stuff in here because again, these rewards are outdated, and again, it's a chance for you to get it. It's not, there's no guarantee here. Like you can summon through maybe 15 and you still don't even get the 5 red runes or any more than 2 limited tickets. So it's not like it's going to be that much guaranteed. It's not going to hurt their bank. I think that it would be a bump to free-to-play players. The Star Echo event has been going on. I don't know how you're progressing. Let me know down in the comments. I had to go all the way to 300. But again, we have Heroes Rally. Again, for most free-to-play players, they try to summon on this week. But if one question before we proceed. One question. So let's see if this counts. So we're gonna do one here. Doesn't really matter what it is. Okay, I'll take that. That's wouldn't ask for anything better than that. I wanted to see something here. I wanted to see if it counts towards the hero rally or not. Oh, it does. So it does count towards hero rally, which is pretty good because that would have been a very huge letdown if it didn't. But it does count towards hero rally. I talked about this one where they need to change this. For 1,500 advanced tickets or summons, you want to tell me you couldn't give me this one? You could have put this one. This should be the option. You need to update it to this one, right? And start giving out, yeah, these. We need more of these. We need more of these because again, that is the one way that a lot of people are gonna get the tempered material equipment for 2, and they need to drop the one that has 3. So again, these are just some minor updates that need to be done to these older events because we get them all the time, and I feel like it would be best if they made that update. So let's go take the new Daniel. He's Awaken 4. Let's see what he can do. So my original score before all of this was, let's see here, I think it was yesterday I put up 25 million points. I don't want to hear that. There we go. Let's go. I don't want to hear none of that sound. But again, it's interesting because I do like the fact that they kind of edged out Dom in this one. Because even if you use Dominic, he's not doing as much damage as he normally would have. So again, somewhat listening to what we said, you know, it's not the same battle. You're not using the same heroes all the time. But it did bring Sif back into the limelight, which is awesome. I love to see that. And Daniel here, he's doing good, like amazing. Because think about it. If it was the other Daniel, would he even be able to get to 1 billion damage here? Probably not. But I think I'm going to beat my score here. Daniel putting up some good amount of damage. And I'm excited to see him at Awaken 5 because, again, I'm happy that I made a decision to bring him to Immortal 5 too, because I was like, that's kind of why I ended up burning through so many tickets, because I was like, if I'm gonna get him to waking him up, I might as well bring him to Immortal 5, and that was the best time to do it because he also had his banner available. And I always talk about when you're leveling heroes, you want to make sure you do the leveling when their banner is live. I don't think we beat the score there, but you know, new high score. Did Daniel make a difference? I don't really think so, but his points definitely, his damage output definitely went up a lot. So again, and one other thing I want to do for him is getting his gears to immortal. I'm close. Once Summit Arena starts, I'll take that. Oh, actually, did they change that before we proceed here? Let's go to competitive because they say they were going to change it. Let's see, where is it? Competitive. Did they change it? Well, it hasn't updated yet. So once it starts, I'll pick up the 40 of those and then I'll just dump them right into Daniel because again, we need that extra, that immortal effect, which gives you, what is the immortal effect? It summons gain 15% damage imp and no longer lose HP over time. Sounds good to me. I love that. It's not attack though, it's damage amp. I think I would have rather 15% attack versus 15% damage amp. But again, this is Daniel overall, 114,000 attack, insane, right? And this one, oh yeah, that's the passive there. And I guess you can improve this. Didn't even know that, but again, he's now Awaken 4. And if you haven't really started on this, I do suggest that you do, because again, the 5th team is coming up. It's in the conversation. It's now coming to multiple places. So it's the 2nd place now that's gonna have a 15. You know, Summit Arena will be having 15. Hell Arena already have it. You just have to get to the level of Hell. We'll do 2 fights. We'll do one of the fights. I think we'll do one of the fights and then we'll get out of here. So let's go into Hell Arena here. You see my progress. I am ranked number 2 for right now. It may change, but again, these are the last 3 people here. Yeah, last 3 people. And the way that I attack the easier ones and then work my way over. I don't do, some people do the harder ones. It's all about a matter of how you go about it. But here, I don't think I'm gonna be able to even win against any of these guys. So this is a team I'll run against the tanks. And I'll show you right now, I don't really have a 15. I don't have one. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. So this team right here could go against the tanks. We can beat them because they don't have Tachikoma. So we should be able to win that one. This one here, let's see, we wanna go, so that's already set up. We'll go that way and then we'll go against the assassins. We're probably gonna lose this one. But again, I'm glad that it's up front. But chances are we'll end up losing this one for the mere fact that we just need the Awaken 5 Daniel. We need that, it's gonna help. But again, we'll watch the first fight and then we'll skip over the rest and see how we do. Hoping that we can win that first one. We should be able to win this one depending on that Jaina. This one should be easy too. And again, I run Sam with this one because Samael is just too good. He's just so good. Normally I would run him with my summoners, but I put Dan back in there. So let's go. Let's just do it and then first fight and then we'll skip over and we'll end out the video. So overall, we'll talk a little bit about the, the collab event. A lot of letdown, a lot of mishap. Could have been so much better if they would have decided to, you know, bring back this, having the store and then having the other, the other collab heroes in there. And yeah, we're gonna lose this one. Yeah, we definitely lost this one. But having the collab heroes in there would have been nice. The other collab heroes, because then, you know, you could pretty much pick up some of those heroes, especially for the newer players that don't have access to Purin and Motoko and, you know, the other collab heroes. But here, we're going to end up losing because, again, all of our summoners are dead. And that's that. So we can skip over it. I'm not gonna put you through all that. And ended up being 2-2. They ended up losing. Kind of unfortunate there that they got beat by a low-level energy team. And this is why sometimes when it comes to this assassin team, you need Sam in there. You do. You do need Sam in there instead of Caraxia. I think once you get Caraxia to, you know, the next level where she unlock her talent where she can get execution on her basic skills, then I think five copies of Caraxia would make a huge difference. But here we got 2-2. We lost one, which is fine. It's okay. I'm not really worried about it because again, I should be moving on. I should be. I hope. I just don't see that guy's close, but I don't know. And one thing I would love for them to do is show me the remaining attack that the people have here, because it's very frustrating where you think that, oh, you know what, I'm close to the lead or I'm winning or something, only for you to find out that the person hasn't really attacked yet. If you know, if there's a way for you to tell, let me know down in the comments. But for me, it's just very frustrating where I'm thinking that, you know, I'm gonna move on to the next level only to find out that somebody didn't attack. And what was I gonna look at? This one here. Yeah, so my favorite is up. But again, it's the second week, not much to talk about. We're getting one other thing before we get out of here, and then we'll close out the video. We're already getting very close to pick up in Ahsoka. The other problem with that is that even if you pick her up, you're gonna need gene hybrids. And again, oh no, I already picked it up. You're gonna need gene hybrids and no, go back. Yeah, I already picked it up. Okay, you're gonna need gene hybrids to level her up, and there's no other way to get access to another copy of her except for making this $100 purchase, which I'm not going to because, you know, I don't want to. So again, I'll also be making the Let's Play video on the free-to-play account at some point, either today or tomorrow. And we'll do a live run through of Twilight Lands tomorrow as it goes live. So stay tuned for that video. For those that are new to my content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And for those that's been rocking with me, make sure you hit the like button. So without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video. Peace.